about to go to an appointment. I need to untwist these twists. So why not hop on here real quick and use this opportunity? So I got my Jamaican black castor oil that I'm using. I'm not going to show y'all the bottle because it is so old. I should be quite embarrassed, but I'm just going to take this on here and really twist. I don't have much time, so I'm going to hustle, but I wanted to come on here and chit chat. If you had asked me 10 years ago what my idea of success would have looked like, then I would have told you I wanted manager somewhere in my title. I wanted some employees, I wanted some direct reports. I wanted an office with the door on it, not just a cubicle, but an actual office. And I wanted to make so much money a year, that was definitely it. Look at that. That's why I try to hold on to them twists as long as possible. But yeah, so that's what I would have told you. I would have told you that was what my idea of success was. Good news is the universe delivered, and I got just that. I got my office, I got my employees, I got manager in my title, and I got my so much a year, right, y'all? And I was grateful. Let me say that, very grateful. However, I discovered that I did not want to work all the hours that I was working to make that success. It was just too much, y'all. Like, I was missing. It was too much for. It's so hard to describe. It was a very small company, didn't have the best infrastructure. So a lot of the things that I was trying to learn, or the skills that I needed to ascertain to be able to do my job as well as I wanted to do my job, because I am a bit of a perfectionist. But, the company was very small, and while it had been around for a while, it was still very new in processes and procedures and things like that. So a lot of the education or the knowledge that I needed to do the job, I was having to learn by failure, which isn't bad. But when you're trying to grow a company and you're in the reporting side of a company, that's just not. It's not as try again, as far as, oh my God, we made a bad decision based off your information. So, just put it in perspective. So a lot of the information or the skills that I had to grow and learn, I was doing it on my own. And so that was extra time off the clock. And just overall, I was working way too many hours. Like, I was missing practices, and I was missing sports events for my kids. And as someone who grew up with parents who never went to anything of theirs, not because they didn't want to, but because they were working. And again, I'm not trying to blame nobody, but it did suck, right? But I appreciate them keeping the lights on and my starter coat on my back, okay? So don't think I don't appreciate it, but the reality is what the reality is, right? So for me, I always said I would be at my baby's practices, I'd be at their games. I don't care if it was just at the local park. I was gonna be there. So I was missing those, and altogether success was not looking like success anymore, which again, I appreciate the universe delivering what I asked for. And you never know what you don't want or what you want to tweak until you get it, right? And so for me, I was thank you so much, universe, for delivering that. But that was just not success was no longer, my definition of success was no longer working for me. So, fast forward, I then quit my job, went to school, became an esthetician, and opened up my own shop, which I still have to this day. And, I will say this. So then if you would ask me what success looked like, I would have told you, at that point in time, I would have told you having my own shop, making some money, making my own schedule, and being able to write my name on my own checks, right? I write my own name on my checks. Cardi. It was Cardi's fault, right? Anyways, so, universe delivered again. You see how the universe is so good to me. This is why I don't know why I worry or stress, because the universe is always delivering. But anyways, so the universe delivered. And I realized that I now needed a different type of success as well. Because although I was, again, writing my name on my own checks, making my own schedule, doing my own thing, it was my business, I dictated what happened, I didn't have consistency. And y'all, I didn't have security. And when I say security, I don't just mean financially, I mean insurance wise. You know, like I mentioned in my other video, y'all, self-employment insurance sucks. Like, you paying a whole lot of money for a whole lot of nothing. Let me just say that. So, you know, then I realized, okay, success was tasting good, but I was still missing some things, you know? So, and again, you know, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. It's all about discovering, you know, getting what you ask for, which again, thank you, universe, and then tweaking it or understanding what you like and don't like about it. And, you know, this part right here was a little struggle for me because I'm really trying, you know, I'm on a self-healing, self-awareness type of journey, which I think, you know, at some point in time we all should go through. I'm not going to tell anybody when to do nothing because we police women enough as it is. But I do feel like you should constantly be going on these little mini journeys of self-reflection and self-awareness and growth. If you are, I don't want to be the same person I was several years ago. Honestly, I don't want to be the same person I was last year, right? Like, I want to be able to look back and say to myself, girl, look at the growth. Look at the growth. So, you know, I feel like we all should be on one, but I am constantly on one because who I am and who I want to be constantly changes as well. I got some baseline, you know, stagnant qualities that I want to keep. But, you know, as I become aware and as I learn and as I taste and as I do things and as my kids grow and learn and they create people and families, you know, things just, different factors come into play that change how I view the world and what I want and who I want to be. So anyways, I digress. So it was very hard because I am very grateful. I am so grateful to be able to say that I've got my own shop. I've got my own business. I've maintained it for a year. You know, I do have consistent clients. You know, so I'm doing so good in so many areas. But success has changed just a little bit again. Because now I realize that yes, while those things are absolutely great, I also need consistency. And again, that's consistent money flowing in, you know, but that's also consistency and security when it comes to insurance and being able to take myself or my kids or my husband to the doctor. You know, cancer runs in both our families. So it's just like, we can't be missing no checkups. We can't be missing anything like that, you know. So consistency, security is now very important to me. But now that I am back in the corporate world and I'm having to punch a clock, I've also had to add, you know, I've had to be very specific about understanding that I want to go back to creating my own schedule. I want to go back to being able to dictate when I work and when I don't work. So now I know I need to add that back to the success. So, so I know I've been all over the place, but just really, I can look back and I can see how my version of success has been tweaked and changed and things like that. And honestly, I ain't mad at it. You know, I'm not mad at it because as life, you know, number one, the universe keeps on giving. It keeps on giving. So thank you. But number two, you know, I'm becoming the person I want to be, and I'm living the life I want to live. Mostly, I gotta work on this whole punching the clock thing, but I'm gonna get there. But just really, I like being more aware and intentional of what I want to do, who I want to be, how I want to live it, versus just being reactive and going with the flow and letting other people and things dictate my life. So while my idea of success has changed and now I've got some new some new goals to hit, I'm pretty excited about where I am as a person and the awareness I have of myself. So definitely comment down below. I know this video was everything. I hope everything all over the girl, this video was everything. But it was all over the place. It's so all over the place. I forgot a twist. But I know this video was all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this flow, this concept. And you know, also let me tell me about your idea of success? You know, tell me, has it changed? Did it used to be one thing and now it's another? Definitely comment down below and let us know what your idea of success is. Look at them juicy girls. All I gotta do is pick it out. Ooh, I gotta go. So all I gotta do is pick it out and go. Boom. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely, while you're here on my channel, take a look around and see what else your girl has to offer. And if we vibing and you want to subscribe, definitely hit that button. And I'll see you in my next one.